We are in a boat off the coast of España.
Honey, our stock could be going underwater and we wouldn't even know it.
What are you doing?
I'm just going on vacation.
Welcome to Severely Underrated, and welcome to another section of this channel. Welcome to the Severely Underrated film section. So, what will we put under the microscope today, like a microbe ignorant of its fate on a petri dish?
We're gonna have to take the raft into that town for help.
Well, I thought we'd examine a very dear film to me that I hold close to my tentacles. It's a horror film that I watched as a kid and then kept watching it again and again until I couldn't stop laughing at the delicate balance that it keeps standing on. Meaning, of course, how it doesn't take itself seriously.
I don't have a choice, do I?
While it most definitely does in other parts, which I unironically cannot show you. Welcome to H.P. Lovecraft's Dagon. Now, you're probably wondering if I'm in love with the guy's works, since this would be the third type of media we covered in this channel, and trust me, oh, there's gonna definitely be more, because Mr. Lovecraft's imagination about the horror genre didn't have what mine already has: limits.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Yeah, shut up. So, Dagon starts like any other film, with a nightmare, and then introduces your protagonist who hits way above his league with his girlfriend. Dude, you could have been different species at this point, Homo nerdus and Homo hot AF. And they are on a boat with another couple who, honestly, as many times as I see them, I cannot say I care the least what happens to them. In any case, the story moves along as a horrendous storm hits and they have to make land on a fishing village that you'll get tired of hearing its name more than about the latest Logan Paul controversy. Yeah, they reach the dock and surprise surprise you are in a Lovecraft story, boys and gals, which means best case scenario you'll meet some fish people. But worst case scenario, yeah, Dagon likes our women a bit too much, and I'll leave it at that. So Paul, our buffoon of a protagonist, splits with his wife Barbara to go find help and check back on the couple, which at this point I'm either sighing watching the film or laughing hysterically.
I think we should split up. What are we looking for? Clues.
Paul comes back, can't fight his wife, and does the dumbest thing a protagonist has ever done in a horror film. Checks into the local hotel. So, after the good people of Imboca try to evict him for not giving them a 5-star review on Yelp, he leaves the hotel through the victim escape and meets the most interesting character in the movie.
But I tell you true. I tell you secret.
Okay, hear me out. I'm not a fan of exposition. But when that exposition is followed with an interesting story behind it and actual scenes instead of just dialogue, then I'm all for it.
But no fish, so we pray. But God, He no answer.
But yeah, you're gonna need some subtitles, because the old man's English are a bit on the rough side. In any case, Paul learns that the not-so-good god Dagon makes a visit from time to time and decides to nope the hell out by car, the only working car owned by the big evil priest.
God damn, there's a lot of stupid bastards walking around.
Dude, at this point, turn into David Goggins and start running.
Stay hard!
In any case, he breaks into the mansion of main evil guy and meets, ta-da, your average spoiled woman. And trust your narrator on this, spoiled people are even worse than that in real life. Then Paul escapes and what else? Gets captured, but gets reunited with his wife Barbara and the other woman from the boat, who, there's no nice way of saying this.
Oh God, it's inside me.
Yeah, Dagon better be ready to start paying for all these kids. Anyway, they get taken away and there comes one of the most harrowing scenes in a horror film I've ever seen. Okay, Not the most, but up there on a solid top 10. Because they don't pull punches, they show everything, which for the sake of YouTube, I want. So Paul escapes, leaving the old expositionary legend behind, literally faceless mind you, and grabs a can of gas planning to go full Library of Alexandria on their temple. Walks in, looks at the cultists, thanks the director for showing us Barbara's tits, although I'd prefer them non-bloody, but beggars can't be choosers.
Can you spare a coin?
And Barbara is sent to the deepest well, where Dagon is quote-unquote preparing himself, and when Paul pulls her up, she
He slimed me.
Yeah, Barbara's 1,000-yard stare makes us all think the same thing, that Dagon might not be the gentle lover that the Japanese have propagated all these years. So he launches back up for seconds and tears her from her hands, cranking up some Barry White while at it.
Who's Barry White?
Big black geezer. Sexy voice.
Now, as do all horror films have a twist, this one does as well. Paul's nightmares, the fact that throughout the film he holds his sides in pain, while I hold mine in laughter and enjoyment, well, they all correlate. Paul is the son of the monster priest and the half-brother of the woman with the not-so-sexy legs. So, if he joins them under the sea, he will live forever as a fish-faced monster.
I don't have a choice, do I?
And what does Paul do to seal his fate? He takes the can and lights himself on fire. But at the last second of his release from this mortal coil, his half-sister throws him in the well, and the broken skin from the burns opens up and gills form. So now Paul can live forever as the forgotten piece of burnt cheese in the back of the oven. So why do I want you to give this film another chance? Well, maybe because we miss these kind of silly films that are B-movies and tell a story for the sake of the story, not for the sake of giving us a freaking message or breaking the mold for some new form of political correctness that all people miss the past 2 seconds it was applied to society.
I'm old, Gandalf.
So let's hope that in the near future there will be more movies that we can just take a bowl of popcorn or two and watch while laughing at how entertaining it is without worrying too much about the message it tries to pass on. See ya, boys and gals, and remember to be nice to one another, have fun, like and subscribe for more videos.